Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First, let me say big thanks to our lecturer, exactly Mr. Yusuf. And the second is, let me introduce myself. My name is Siti Nurjanna with track number 1830018. So, now I want to explain about ESP topic, and the first question is, what the meaning of ESP? ESP, or English for Specific Purpose, is an approach to teaching English and use English. The goal is so that students are able to master in English in the field when they are working on. The origin and the development of ESP. The first is the origin of ESP include three things. The first is the demand of a brave new world, and the second is revolution in linguistics, and the third is focus and the learning. The development of ESP cover six things. The first is the concept of special language, and the second is beyond the sentence, and the third is target situation analysis. The next is skills and strategy, and the next point is a student know how strategy to know what they aim. And the last point is a learning a centered approach. The overview of ESP, there is five things. The first is the origin of ESP, and the second is the development of ESP, and the third is ESP approach. The next is language description, theories of learning need and analysis, syllabus and material development methodology, and the last point is the role of ESP teacher. English for specific purpose approach, not product. English for specific purpose is an approach, not product. ESP is not a matter of teaching of English. ESP is not just teaching word and grammar, and ESP based on principle is the principle of ESP is the effective and efficient of learning. Looking back to the theory of ESP, now we will know what the difference of ESP and GE. GE is not really our why the students learn English, but the ESP in the ESP, the teacher have to know why the students able to in the ESP, the teacher have to know why the student learn about English. In the ESP, teacher have to know what the aim of student, why them learn of English. There is two things important of ESP. The first is target situation analysis framework, and the second is analyzing learning needs. Challenging for ESP teachers is teachers have to know what students imagine about English, and teacher can use several methods to know what the students need. Teacher of ESP can become a professional teacher by reading a book or reading a literature or watching about ESP content and reading about development of ESP. The importance of materials development for language learning. There is several material teacher can use in facilitate the learning. The first is course books, games, card or website maybe, but the material have to informative, eliciting, exploratory, and instructional, and the last is experiential. Learning theories cover four things. The first is behaviorism, and the second is cognitivism, and the third is constructivism, and the last is connectivism. The next is methodology ESP. According to the expert, there is no specific methodology in ESP. There is several principles in language learning. The first is second language learning is developmental. The second is second language learning is an active process. Second, language learning is decision-making process. Second, language learning is not just a matter in linguistic knowledge. Language learning is not for experienced learner. Language learning is emotional learning. Language learning is not systematic process. And the last part is creating your syllabus. As a teacher, you have to know what information do you take time to think about it. The next is think at the beginning and don't change. The next point is don't change your syllabus. And the last point is don't put many things in your